Cosmopolis it's such an interesting film. It's so different from A Dangerous Method. It's, if anything, the aesthetic is more futuristic, and A Dangerous Method is a period costume drama. I mean, both films. I mean, I haven't seen anything of Cosmopolis yet, but it is definitely, in terms of story, a big departure from A Dangerous Method. So it was so exciting to switch gears and play two completely different people, and then for David to give you the freedom to do that, and then to work with someone like Rob, who's at a really interesting place in his career, and to see him work with a director like David, and the excitement and the energy, it's a really, really cool experience. It's kind of an odd thing, because I didn't really think about how insane working with Rob would be in terms of all the fan stuff. It's hard to wrap your head around something like that, and you don't really kind of think about that, because you're thinking about the work and the character, and working with David again, and so it didn't really kind of hit me until we were doing our camera tests and we were in the limo together, and I was like, I looked over at Rob and was kind of like, this is so weird. But and then at the beginning it's not as hectic, because I guess his fans don't really know he's here, and people don't really know where we're shooting. So it was kind of cool, and I thought, whatever, how famous is this guy really? There aren't even fans of this studio. This is not a big deal at all. And then, of course, Caitlin tweets the picture of us, and everyone starts to know we're in Toronto, and then it's like all these fans are everywhere, and then you're like, oh, okay, yeah. There's security, and, they can't block anything, and then you realize, how much of a part of a cultural phenomenon he really is a part of, so. I also really know that the attention that I got from that film was really kind of steeped in Rob's fame and not necessarily my own. So it was kind of like a bit of a whirlwind for a month or two when we were shooting. But then it's like after that, I'm still, living at home and walking around in my sweats, and no one cares who I am at the grocery store. And so it's not that big of a deal.